Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Obelisk and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working on trying to get the inventory panel, which is right over there. We tried hard and we got it. So we made the inventory panel last time, which is going to allow us to do some really cool things, which is basically see our entire inventory and place things, and things will go down into chests, and yeah, everything's good. As you can see, I've upgraded. I've got 2 diamond chests now, and that's all I've brought over here, because I really haven't brought much over here yet. That is because, let's see, I need the remote access thing, these guys. That is because I just really haven't made any more of these things. Let's get like 16. And we're gonna make like we're missing conduit binder. Huh. Well, luckily that is a little bit easier to do now. If we had that stuff. Okay, let's see. We need clay. We should have clay in the system. Did I not shift click? I think we're missing dust, because this is not actually attached. So let's get like a stack of dust, and we'll put that. I'll just keep that in our inventory. So that should allow us to make the conduit binder. Yeah, let's make a bunch of that. Basically as much as we can, and we'll cook it up here in a moment. So, let's see. Dust can go back. And now one bad thing about all of this is we are going to have to check these chests every once in a while to make sure that there's not anything in here that we don't want. But we want to keep them all on in out, low priority. The reason being is, well, something we're going to take care of here in a moment. So we're going to come around here, and I think we can use rubber wood. Hopefully we can. And we're gonna throw it in. Nope, never mind. We can't. Can we use this bloodwood? I have a whole bunch of bloodwood. I don't know why I'm coming down here to get things when I have an inventory panel right there. Old habits. Alright, so let's throw that stuff back in there, and we'll just look for wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 is all we need. And we're going to throw this stuff in here. And what it's going to do is it's going to give us sawdust. Now, why do we want sawdust? Well, because it's kind of amazing. You can make something really cool with it. So if we just take 8 sawdust from mechanism and no. How do we make this? Oh, it's only 4? Really? We make a cardboard box. Now, why do we want cardboard boxes? Well, because they're amazing. They are actually amazing. So, we'll test this on something that's a little bit less important. Do I have a chest somewhere that has next to nothing in it? Also, while we're over here, let's go ahead and make a block of terra steel. And we'll throw it in there. And we'll get the extreme infusion stone. So now we have all 4 infusion stones. And we can make, if we get a bunch of stuff, we can make some more stuff with that. We can make, we're going to need a stack of Zavicio, I believe. Yeah. That's not going to be fun to make. But, in the, like, we'll wait. We'll go ahead and try to make some more of that later. That did give us an epic reward bag. Let's open that and see what we get. Spot loaders and chunk loaders. Cool. So, I guess what we can do, and this is going to be the easiest. You know what? I don't really care about the spot loaders all that much. We can put this guy in here. And what we can do is we can put a cardboard box. Break the cardboard box. And then put it somewhere else. And then you just take the cardboard box off. and everything's still there. So that is amazing. So what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to be moving all of our stuff with that. And I wanted to just show that on camera because it is a really cool item. And it's going to make my life a lot easier. So we can put all this stuff back away. I wish there was an easy way to like clear this, but there's not as far as I'm aware. But so I can't believe I'm doing this, but you know, this is mostly like junk. I don't see anything in there that's super awesome anymore. Just because I'm a little bit hesitant. So we right click and you can break it, and then you bring it over here and put it down, shift click it, and everything's still there. Awesome. So what we're gonna do, and this is gonna be kind of simple and easy. We're just gonna stack this up and have a bunch of chests there, and we'll connect them all and have all of the stuff, all the remote inventory panels and all that kind of stuff. So it's just gonna be a matter of doing that, and then breaking it, taking it over, putting it on top of this stuff, and taking the box off. So we'll do that. Shift click the box off, and we're gonna have this in out priority -1, extract always active, and it should, like, if there is anything in here that can go somewhere else, it should, but I don't believe any of this stuff would. So yeah, once we come up here and grab all of this conduit binder, and we throw all the conduit binder back into our system, we should be able to make a couple of these guys. 1, 2, 3. I think that's good for now. Yeah, that's good. I wanted to return the items from there. So now we just need our item conduits. We're going to need just 2 for right now. I don't like that you can't click those back, because what's happening is you're actually taking them from the inventory, and you can't just like not do anything with it. So let's break this for a second. We'll put these guys here, break that, and you know what, let's get like 4 quartz. I added a iron upgrade to this guy just to make my life a little bit easier, and we can put that there. In out, one of those, priority down, extract always active, extract always active, and same thing, in out that. So it should I really hope that it's not just going to cycle the items around, but it certainly does look like it is. So if this fills up, what's going to happen? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it's just cycling this stuff around. I wonder if we add it to the main system, if it's still going to do that. Yeah, I don't necessarily want that. So what we're going to do to fix that is we're going to change, let's in out priority -2, -1, -3, -4. So it should try to fill this guy up first, and then we'll fill up this guy, and then yeah, it'll do the other 2 last. So that'll be a decent enough solution to that. So All that taken care of, we can just go ahead and put that away and that away. And I'll move stuff over later. So some of this stuff is going to be really cool because it's actually going to go back into the system. And then as I add more barrels and kind of go down here and look at, you know, okay, we have, let's see, we have, why is it doing that? That's weird. I don't know. I'll have to decide about this. Maybe we only do insert. Because I don't think it matters for the inventory panel. Like, so for example, we have the VCO chest plate. We should still be able to grab that. No problem. And then we put that there, and it will go back. And it'll go into probably this one. Or this one. So, we don't need to have in out, but what I can do is, so all of these can be -1. Doesn't really matter which one they go into. As long as there's somewhat of a rhyme and reason. But I can come down here and just kind of look, you know, we have oak saplings. Those should go in here, but that's full, so that's why they're in there. And just that kind of stuff, and then we'll cycle things through and make sure everything goes where it needs to go. But that's a lot of inventory management stuff that it's going to be simpler once we have an applied logistic system, but that is a really far away thing. So if we just to show you guys, ME drive requires mercury, which only comes from Mercury, the planet. So we need to get into Rocketry. Another thing, ME controller requires concentrated cloud seed. We could probably go ahead and make it is salt with cloud seed, which is clay and snow and water. We could make that. That's not an issue. Engineering processor, that's pulsating chipset. Diamond with inscriber blocks. That's easy enough. Silicon, yeah, that's easy. That's easy enough. Skystone block, just skystone, which it doesn't show the recipe, but you can get that from doing skystone dust in a barrel of lava. But then machine frame, zombie electrode, we can do that. We can make this pretty easily. It's going to take 6 million RF, but that's not terrible. Pure flux crystals, easy enough. In fact, if we could get flux seeds, which that is not that difficult, that's easy enough. So the only thing hard about this one is osmium crystals, which requires a chemical crystallizer, chemical washer, and all this stuff. And basically, what it comes down to is we need to get into mechanism, and we need to get rocketry. So mechanism, what is it? The steel casing. This requires a pressure chamber. This we could actually get into, but we don't have black plastic. We need to get further into this, so we need a plastic maker. Or rather the plastic mixer, which is something we could actually do. That's not too far off. So plastic is not that bad. So we could get into mechanism, and then we could make all that kind of stuff, but we still need to get to mercury, and in order to do that we need rockets, and there's a lot of rockets. I think the first one would be a tier 1, so these are tier 2s. It's Galacticraft stuff. So if we want to get Galacticraft, we will need, like, let's see, compressors, machine housings. These aren't too bad, but it's just a lot of work. It might be easier for that to look at the quest book. So that is going to be down. So mechanism is through here. We could go ahead and start making mechanism. Once we get through a little bit of plastic, but then theta, no. Right here, iota. It's not even unlocked yet, but to get started, you know, you need the oxygen. What is this called? NASA workbench. Let's just take a look at that. How bad is that to make? The NASA workbench requires compressed titanium, electrochene alloy, and machine frames, plus some pneumatic wrench. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Compressed titanium requires a compressor, and just it's a long ways off. I'll just leave it at that. So let's get started with some quests today. I just wanted to kind of talk about the inventory panel a little bit and show off the cardboard box. I'm going to try to move basically everything. The cardboard box also works on storage drawers, so I can move those over, and we'll put some... the nice thing about this is with everything in here, I can look for like void upgrades, and I can make 15 of those right off the bat. No problem. And then I can come down here and we can put one there, and then grab these guys and put them in there, and like I can just void out everything I don't want. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on in the coming episodes. I'm going to be pretty slowly just moving everything over and expanding this base so that at some point we can destroy this base, because that's the plan. But today we are going to start off by making some let's see, let's get into some more Ender IO. I want to make the experience obelisk, so this guy is not too bad to make. We are going to need, let's see, some steel. For steel, we're going to need a capacitor, and we're going to need some iron, which we probably already have over here. And let's see, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a machine casing. That's the first step. As usual with most Ender IO machines, you need the machine casing. So with that taken care of, we need to see if we have any magical wood is the main thing. And then we're going to need this glowstonic, which is just a little bit of electrical steel and glowstone. Nothing too difficult on that. So I don't see magical wood. I don't see any of that. So what we're going to have to do is get some books and the enchanting table and get that taken care of. So do we have any magical wood? I guess that would be smart to look up first. No. Do we have... Okay, we can get some books. We're going to need 4 of those. And we have an enchanting table. We do. I'm just going to plop this down right here. And we're going to get low levels. Because it's going to be easier for now. Plus I want to keep as many of my levels as I can. So we'll put those in there. And then can we go ahead and make some magical wood? No, we need the bookcase. I wish it kind of showed what you were missing a little bit easier, but whatever. So we put those here. We need some gold. This thing does take a little bit to update when you are making stuff. And we need our bookcase. So you get some ghost images, like we have 1,000, but if I take a stack, it doesn't actually change until I do something. So that only made 1. What we can do is I can actually put this down, break a bunch of quartz. Wow, how did I get some raw mana essence? So put that there, put that in there, and let's grab some more books. Level 8, level 5, level 7. Okay, this isn't working. Level 9. Nope. Alright. Let's make bookshelf, and then are these going to be any better? Nope, still made one. Alright, so what we can do, we can also put that away. We can put that there, and this will increase the levels. But we only have 8 levels now. So let's come over here. And I'm going to regret this for a little bit, but it's a little bit of a bug. Basically, it's going to allow us to get just a ton of experience. Yeah, it is definitely a bug, but I don't really care too much. It doesn't bother me that much. It's going to make things a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So there's a power 2. That should give us a little bit more. Sharpness 1. And we make another bookshelf. Our gold. And does this give us at least 2? Nope. Still only 1. So let's pick these guys up so that we can get level 1s. And we only need 1 more, so eventually making magical wood will be easier, but let's see, we can put, oh, a little bit of freeze. Wow, that is, there we go, it buffed out. Hopefully that doesn't look too bad on your guys' end. But yeah, that was a pretty major freeze. Alright, that's enough levels. Alright, let's go get the last book that we need. Doesn't really matter. I guess we get raw mana essence from, I'm gonna guess we were getting that from just doing the enchanting. That's interesting. I never knew that. Though, to be perfectly honest, never really cared about the raw mana essence. So we can put the gold away, and we should be able to... No, we need 2 solarium. Solarium times 2. Put the rest away. And we're going to need electrical steel times 2, and then glowstone times 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I do believe this is also a quest. Glowstonics. We need 12. So 12, that's 80, that's a lot. We'll worry about that another time once we get some more glowstone, which we could start working on after we get, hey, 4, 5. Alright, so about 4s and 5s. This is going to go fairly slow because, honestly, the crops aren't being sped up by anything. We could change that. We might, actually. I think I have one. Do I have... It might be over there already. We'll look in a moment. But anyways, we need to do this, 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 this. 2 solariums and a glowstonic steel in the middle. And there's the experience rod. So that should be the last thing we need to make the experience obelisk. We can get rid of that. Put him back in here. And we should be able to shift click. Oh yeah, we can hit this and it refills. Perfect. So there's the experience obelisk. So that was a quest. Bottles of enchanting or concentrated. We don't need any of this stuff. So bottles of enchanting. Those can be used to make runes of experience. Don't really care. Can we make those? Yes, we can. And then concentrated essence berries. Those can't be made, but it's not really a problem either. Okay, so I guess we'll just take I think these are going to be better. And what we can do is I'm just going to set this guy right here. I want to disable this. And we can add our levels. So we have 10 levels in there. It's actually really convenient because you can drop off your levels, and then if you die, you don't have to worry about it. So that unlocks the next quest, which is the Weather Obelisk, which I believe we cannot make quite yet. The Weather Obelisk requires a weather crystal. Blizz powder. That might be a pain to make, but we might be able to. And then the vibrant crystal, yeah, we can make that. That's easy enough. Oh, good. We do have a painting machine. That is good. What we can do is we can take, just to kind of demonstrate this, let's allows the refilling. Learn the current. All right, so let's get. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of this stuff, and can we get some glowstone? Just like one piece. I just kind of want to demonstrate this. This is, do we want to use glowstone? Sure. So we put the block of quartz in there, and it will do its thing, and now we have painted glowstone. So why do this? Well, we need to put some light here. Perfect. Block of quartz, but it's actually painted glowstone, and it looks nice. It's brighter too, so that is going to be something once we get a lot of glowstone, but unfortunately we don't really have that much right now. So there's 32 electrical steel. We need 12, so we need 24. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that going to get the glowstonic steel. I don't know how much of that we're going to be able to make. But what else can we do in this section? Well, let's see. We have jetpacks? Oh yeah, I do have a jetpack, don't I? I forgot about that. We need these enchanted crystals, and unfortunately most of these are terrible. Is it the Ender Crystal is a vibrant crystal with an Enderman soul. That's not that bad. The Weather Crystal we just saw, that's not too bad. But the Enticing Crystal requires a Villager. That is terrible. Villagers are really hard to get in this mod pack. So that is something we're going to kind of take a break on. Yeah, right there is our vibrant jetpack. I forgot. I wanted to look for something in here that might help this guy along. So do we have any? Haha, we have lily pads of fertility. So what we can do is we can just put this right here, and that will, in an area, cause growth to go faster. And we can make those stack, I think. I think those will stack. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But let's see what else we can get into today. I want to do like one more quest or two. So making hardened machine frame unlocks something else. So how do we make this guy? 4 bronze, a machine frame. Alright, do we have any? No. I think I've used all the machine frames we made, so we're going to need steel times 4. We're going to need, I think it was bronze times 4. Let's see. Yeah, bronze times 4. We're going to need a ferrous gear, which requires a metal press, or we can get it from the smeltery. Eventually we are going to make the metal press. That is going to be how we get a lot of the stuff. We're going to need a capacitor. We have so many capacitors. Wow. And then, let's see what else we're going to want. We're going to need iron bars are over there. So I guess let's look at the recipe. We're going to need a vibrant alloy gear. So if we want gears, we need to make this guy, which requires this guy. We can just make this iron gear. And then we make the energetic. And then the vibrant. Cool. So that's not too bad. We could put some speed upgrades, by the way, on the back of that guy, and he'd go a lot faster to get rid of stuff in the return area. Not really much of a concern right now, so I'm not going to do it, but just letting you guys know more than anything. I think it's like this. Or is it the other way around? Nope, it's like that. Let's see, this can go in here. No, we still need to make the actual machine frame. I forgot about that part. Alright, so put the Ferris gears in there. This stuff can go in there. So if we want to make the machine frame, we need to make 4 glass, 4 invar, and another energetic alloy gear. Alright, so that's not too bad. So glass, invar, and energetic alloy. So let's see, glass, 3, 4. Iron gear, and then the energetic, and then we're gonna need a little bit of invar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this will probably take a little bit of time, but we can make this guy and then go do some other stuff. We don't have power over here. We do have this guy, so he should keep his power. Just set him right there. And let's make that. It is going to take a bit, but not too bad. And then we should have why is... Wait, really? We can't make a Ferris gear like that at all. We have to make the metal press. Alright, well that's a thing. Let's take that out. We'll put ingots. We'll get our molten nickel back out. And if we want to make the metal press, it's not that bad to make, I don't believe. But we are going to need our... Oh, where is it? I'm going to need my book. Okay, so let's put this back to active without signal and put the gear back in. So in order to do this, we're going to need to make the metal press. Let's see how bad that is. I have a feeling it's mostly going to take steel. Do we have the engineers? Nope. I didn't see it. Actually, it's in here. I know it. I knew it. So if we want to make heavy machinery, we need the metal press. The metal press requires 3 steel scaffolding, a piston, easy, 2 conveyor belts, and a heavy engineering block. So steel scaffold is literally just some steel. That's easy enough. Piston, the conveyor belts. These guys, that's super easy. And then heavy engineering, which would be this guy, requires just a bunch of steel. So we need a bunch of steel. Alright, let's grab... So you have 39 coal dust. We can grab 36. I'm going to grab another stack of coal. And we'll grab iron. And we'll just run that through. We'll run those with each other. And that'll give us some steel. So I think something like that will give us the steel rods we need to go ahead and make the steel fences. We're going to need more of those for the steel scaffolding, so I think something like that will be enough. And then can we make this? Yes, so there's the steel scaffolding. We just need, was it 2 or 3? 3. We need pistons. We're going to need a total of 4 pistons, I do believe. So, 2... We need the redstone, probably. So let's get half a stack of that and some more iron. And I believe you do that and you get the red alloy ingots. Perfect. So we'll just get a decent amount of those. And we'll make more steel. Always making more steel. So now we should be able to make the last piston we need. We're going to need this. Easy enough. Let's see, we're going to need 2 of these guys. And there we go. One of those can go back. So the only other thing we need to do is we need to put this somewhere, and I think for the time being we're just going to put it right here. So alright, that's easy enough to make. 3 of those. Conveyor belts and conveyor belts with a piston facing downwards. And then the heavy engineering block on top. And then we've got to smack it with the engineer's hammer, which is probably also over here. By the way, we should have no power. So engineer's hammer. We'll grab a bunch of sulfur. And if we smack this, there we go. So there is the metal press. Now we're not quite done. We are going to need a chest. Do I have a dirt chest? We'll worry about that in a moment. Let's see. All that. Cool. So we'll grab some sky chests. And a hopper, or actually a transfer node would be better, and I think those are already over there. I had to think of what else I was doing over here. Powering this guy up. He's almost there. This guy just isn't providing enough RF, which is fine. Eventually we're going to move everything onto a single power line and all that kind of fun stuff, but that is another day. So I don't know that, and then I think that it should automatically put stuff in there. Transfer nodes, we'll take 2 just in case. And then we are also going to need the gear press, gear mold. So we just need some sort of gear with steel plates, which we can get from the engineer's hammer. Which do I still have? Yes. So we're going to need 4 steel. Luckily we made a ton of steel, so 1, 2, 3, 4 all hammered up. And then let's just make a wooden gear. Put that there with the steel. No, it can't be a wooden gear. Let's see, do I have cobblestone in here? Yes. It stole all my cobblestone. Let's just go ahead and go straight to iron. And then that with all that should make the steel mold, the gear mold rather. We put that right here. We need some power lines. I'm just gonna run back here and grab that. So that should be enough. And there we go. Now this has power. We should be able to put 4 of these guys in here, and it will stack them on there. They travel down, they get stamped, and there's our ferrous gear. So that is all we needed in order to make the things we want. So let's get this stuff sorted around. I don't think that was a quest anywhere, but what we can do now is we can come back over here. I don't know if this guy has powered up all the stuff yet or not, but we have our machine frame. We put this stuff in here, and we can make the next one. So this is going to take a while. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here, and I'm thinking next time I'm going to start expanding this base, and I think the next thing I want to work on, I'm trying to decide where I want stuff. And because power is right here, I think machines would be good that way or that way. And I think going that way is going to be what we're doing. So I'm going to expand that direction a little bit with a platform and all that kind of stuff. Make it 2 platforms like this. And I might even put bridges on both floors. And what we'll be able to do is basically we'll start setting up machines and move the lasers over and all that kind of fun stuff, and start transferring a lot more power. So that will be the plan, and we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!